Hi, everyone, and welcome to session 2 of the co-parenting journey, trying to find different ways of co-parenting with different ideas to help you grow. So the one that I'm bringing up today is to identify what stage of separation you're in, because that will really change the focus of your co-parenting work and relationship. So if you're in the beginning stage, this stage can be very unsettling, and a lot of what's going on here is change of maybe physical location of where you're living. Your work might be changing, your social life might be changing, your community might be shifting. Obviously, the relationship that you've had with the other parent is needing to be adjusted. So there's a lot of change and chaos and decisions that need to be made during this time. So the co-parenting that's happening, the parenting that's happening is basically just trying to keep it together, right? And have a structure and have a routine and figure out where your kids are going and coming and starting to reestablish your own sense of rhythm and routine. So that is the first stage of a separation and how that impacts a family and you as a parent. The early stage, something to think about. The middle stage is you're starting to find your rhythm. And when you're finding your rhythm, you can go back and look at the qualitative aspects of the relationships you have with everyone around you, including your kids. And so there might be, oh gosh, I've been missing this, that they're starting to read, that they have new friends, that they have these developmental stage tasks that they need to learn, and I need to be more a part of it. So this is just reestablishing a sense of connection with the world around you, routine, and then going a little bit deeper. This will also happen with you being able to investigate yourself as a parent. Hopefully, you've been able to do some healing around the beginning stages of the separation. And then there's time to vision and dream about how do you want your family to look like now? And so putting a little bit of perspective on that, but not pressure, because this is going to change and evolve. And then we move into the later stage where the co-parenting again is changing and shifting because everybody's even to another level of being established. And that could be that maybe you or your other parent is starting to be involved with other relationships. Maybe there's a blended family. Maybe there is completely different schools that your kids are going to and life that they're living. And so this might be more focused on moving forward even more into the vision that you started to have in the middle phase. So your co-parenting relationship is going to be shifting because most likely the feelings that you used to feel at the beginning stages, where you might have felt much more triggered and tense by the other parent, most likely in this later stage, that whatever parenting relationship or whatever relationship or connection you have with your co-parent has been established. So we only have, if you think about it, early stages and middle stages to work on that co-parenting relationship before it shifts. And so there might be a lot more distance between you and your co-parent. There might be a lot more cooperation because your kids might be going through different changes that you really need that parent near you and near your kids. But that's something to think about. The establishment of the new family, the establishment of the new relationships, and all along the way you have impact on these stages is by working on yourself and getting to know who you are, what you want, what's your why, and creating a new vision for yourself on how you're going to raise your family.